The elevator doors slid open with a metallic hiss, revealing a poised black woman in a striking red suit. Her presence was commanding, black low-cut curls framing a confident face, simple makeup enhancing her regal poise. Golden heels tapped softly on the marble floor as she stepped in, a gold purse cradled on her arm. Before the doors could close, a young white man, not more than 25, dressed in a sharp navy green suit with brown leather shoes and clear glasses, stormed in with entitled energy. Before we continue, if you are watching our video for the first time, you're highly welcome to ELLIOT Stories. Please bless and support us by hitting that subscribe button. Turn on your notification bell to get notified for more edifying stories coming your way tomorrow and never to miss any. Share to friends who love stories filled with twist and morals and loved ones who loves respect and justice no matter the cost. Where are you watching from? Please tell us in the comments. We love seeing how far our story travels. A moment passed before the boy's expression twisted with disdain. He glanced sideways at the woman and muttered under his breath, "Figures. Always think they belong here." The woman didn't respond. She simply pressed the button to the 47th floor. He scoffed louder. "You probably clean the offices here, huh? Taking the executive lift? That's cute." She turned to him, her gaze firm but graceful. "Is that what you think? Well, I'm just saying, you don't exactly look like a board member." She smiled, cold and composed. "Good thing I'm not here to prove myself to anyone." He laughed sarcastically. "Right. If you need help finding the janitor's office, I can." Ding! The elevator arrived. She walked out without another word. He smirked, shaking his head, totally unaware of the fate he had just sealed. 2 hours later, in a glass tower that kissed the sky, young Ethan Remington strolled confidently into the sleek reception hall of ELLIOT Global, the biggest tech innovation hub on the East Coast. His father's company had arranged this opportunity. ELLIOT wasn't just any firm, it was the place for young tech minds to thrive. He fixed his tie, straightened his already perfect suit, and flashed a charming smile at the receptionist. "I'm here for the private executive interview session," he said, handing over his ID card with pride. The receptionist checked her tablet and then nodded. "You're early, Mr. Remington. You'll be interviewed on the 47th floor." "Perfect." He didn't know yet, that was the same floor he had insulted the woman on. The elevator opened, and he stepped in. A strange déjà vu itched at him, but he shook it off. When the doors opened this time, it was a room bustling with young professionals, all holding on to hope and resumes. A woman stepped out of the corner office. Her. His heart sank. She walked gracefully to the center of the room and addressed them. "Good morning, everyone. I'm Ms. Oriella Brooks, CEO of ELLIOT Global. Thank you for being here today. We're not just hiring employees, we're recruiting visionaries, individuals who reflect innovation, respect, and emotional intelligence." Ethan's palms went clammy. "I'll be leading this interview process personally. We'll begin with one-on-ones. Mr. Ethan Remington, please join me first." Eyes turned toward him. The arrogance drained from his face as he stood and walked slowly behind her. Inside the office, she motioned to the chair. "Sit." He obeyed, mute. "I recognized you the moment you entered the elevator," she began, looking through his resume. "But I wanted to see if first impressions were flukes. Unfortunately, they weren't." "Ms. Brooks, I didn't know." She raised a finger. "Let me stop you right there. This interview isn't about apologies. It's about your character." His throat tightened. "You come from a wealthy background, clearly. But what you lack, what money cannot buy, is decency." He looked down, ashamed. "You see, Ethan, I built this company from scratch. I've worked in server rooms. I've swept offices. I've burned midnight oil more times than I can count. So when you mocked me because of my skin and gender, you didn't just insult a woman, you disrespected an empire." He could hardly breathe. She slid his resume across the desk. "Unfortunately, we won't be moving forward with your application. You may go." He sat frozen. "Go," she repeated calmly. He stood slowly, nodded, and walked out like a defeated child. Ethan returned home in silence. His father, Marcus Remington, a powerful media mogul, was waiting in the study. "Well?" Ethan hesitated. "I blew it." His father raised a brow. "How?" "I disrespected the CEO in the elevator. I didn't know who she was. I assumed things." Marcus shook his head, disappointed. "I didn't raise you like that, son. You were handed opportunities most people can't even dream of. And you squandered one on ignorance. Weeks passed. ELLIOT annual conference was underway. Oriella Brooks took the stage, cameras flashing. She wore the same red suit. Her story was the centerpiece: resilience, brilliance, dignity. Ethan watched from home, haunted by the day. At the Q&A session, someone asked, "What's one lesson you wish young people would understand today?" She smiled thoughtfully. Never judge a person by their skin or suit. Your assumptions can cost you a future. Every soul you meet has a story. Respect them. Because sometimes, the janitor you mock might just be the CEO who signs your fate. Ethan decided to start over. He joined a community tech project in the suburbs. Cleaned his own apartment. Took the bus. Talked to people. Listened. Volunteered. Slowly, the arrogant shell cracked. A year later, ELLIOT opened a new subsidiary for grassroots innovations. Ethan applied again, not through his father's influence, but with a team of 3 former street coders he mentored. Their project was selected. At the partnership meeting, Oriella entered the boardroom and paused when she saw him. He stood and bowed his head. No words. Just thank you for the lesson. She nodded. That's growth. He didn't get hired. But he was given a grant. Because this time, he came as a human. To our esteemed viewers, our loyal subscribers, and our lovely first-time watchers, thank you for being part of our journey. Remember, no matter your background or privilege, what truly matters is how you treat others. This story was humbly crafted and brought to you by ELLIOT Stories. Catch you on the next one.